This is something you need to listen to. Hello and thanks for tuning in. My name is Paul, and today one of my colourful little characters has had some problems listening. We're going to find out what his problem was, but I wonder who you think it is. And today it's Twist. Hey, is this another one of those assembly videos? Yes, this is another one of those assembly videos for schools and churches. Yes, for schools and churches. Good. Anyway, Twist, I'm pleased that you're able to join us today. I don't know what to say. Well, what do you mean you don't know what to say? You've usually got lots to say. I don't know what to say to you. Oh, have I done something wrong? Well, I was there. Where? In the park, ready to play tennis. Okay. You said in your voicemail message, meet me in the park, 8 o'clock, play tennis. Yeah, I remember leaving you that message, but... And then you weren't there. Well, I know I wasn't there, but... And then it started to rain. And that was one of the reasons I wasn't there. I thought you said you would meet me. Actually, I left you 2 voicemail messages. Pardon? I left you a second one about an hour later. You mean that said something different? Yeah, sometimes you do need to listen to the right message. Oh, what did that say? Well, I think you better go and listen to that message for yourself. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye. Gideon was a brave and mighty warrior. And in my last video called I Can't Do It, Gideon found out that with God, he could do it. And he took a tiny army of just 300 men and won against an enormous Midianite army. Gideon was well and truly a big Bible character. But he was also a man who made mistakes. And today, I'd like to take you right back to where the Bible first tells us about Gideon. And back then, Gideon wasn't listening to God. He was listening to a different voice. And that voice wasn't telling him he was a brave and mighty warrior. In the time of Bible history when Gideon lived, the people of Israel were under attack. They were under attack from the Amalekites, they were under attack from the Canaanites, and now they were under attack from the Midianites. A huge Midianite army continued to swarm into the land, to take all the food and the crops, to take everything that the Israelites owned. They had to be very protective about what they had. And when Gideon first appears in the Bible, he was doing an outside harvesting job inside. He was in hiding because of the Midianite army, but there was no hiding from God. God sent an angel to talk to Gideon.
The Lord is with you, brave and mighty warrior.
Brave and mighty warrior? Are you sure you got the right person?
The Lord is with you, brave and mighty warrior.
But if God is with us, well, why is all this happening?
The Lord wants you to lead an army against the Midianites.
What? But, what? Me?
I think here in this part of the story, Gideon was listening to the wrong voice. He'd heard God call him a brave and mighty warrior. But I think Gideon was listening to another voice, that voice inside his head that was telling him he couldn't do it.
But I can't do it. I'm the youngest in my family, in the weakest clan, in the smallest tribe of the whole of Israel.
Go in the strength that you have. The Lord is with you. He will be with you as you battle and win against the Midianites.
And maybe this was the first sign that Gideon was starting to listen to God's voice. Sometimes when we're hearing lots of different voices all around us, we've got to try and work out which voice is the right voice that we should be listening to. So Gideon had a test. Gideon pulled out a fleece, the wool off a sheep. And Gideon said to God, if this is true, that you will save the people through my actions, then let me ask just one thing. I have some wool fleece that I will leave out on the floor overnight. And if the wool is wet but the ground is dry, then I will know that your voice is the voice to talk to. Well, the following day, Gideon went back to the wool, and the wool was soaking wet and the ground was perfectly dry. But sometimes, we need to be really sure that we are listening to the right voice. So Gideon asked one more time. And Gideon said, "Oh Lord, please don't be angry with me, but I have really just one more request. And it is this. I have some wool fleece, and I will lay it down on the ground as I did before. Only this time, if the fleece is dry and the ground is wet, then I will know that your voice is the voice to listen to." Well, the very next day, it was as Gideon had said. The ground was wet, but yet the fleece was dry. God's voice was the voice to listen to. Gideon knew that by listening to the right voice, he was going to be a brave and mighty warrior.
Brave and mighty warrior?
Sometimes we can listen to the wrong voices, the voices that tell us we can't do something, we're not old enough, we're not smart enough.
But what? Me?
But maybe sometimes we could try and listen to God's voice. God who sees everything and knows everything, and God who wants the very best for us. I wonder what things God would say to you. I wonder what things God would say about you. Let's be prepared to listen to his voice. So Twist, thank you for coming back. You're welcome. Tell me, what did you think of Gideon's story?
Well, he was a brave and mighty warrior.
He certainly was a brave and mighty warrior, but only after listening to God's voice.
Yeah, I think he was listening to his own little voice first. The voice that said that he couldn't do it.
But then he learnt that he could do it.
Yeah, he could do it with God.
Absolutely right. And I believe as a Christian that we can do all things that God wants us to do.
That's incredible.
Yes, it is. But how did you get on listening to my other message?
I was just wondering.
Yes.
If that ice cream is available.
What do you mean the ice cream is available?
Well, you said in your message that 8 o'clock for tennis, it was raining.
And last night it was raining. So that's why I didn't want to play tennis.
And you said there would be ice cream.
Well, there was ice cream, but you weren't here.
I know. I was in the rain getting wet.
Yeah, but there is some ice cream left.
Oh, good. I think we'll go and eat some ice cream. See you later.
Hope you all have a great day. Bye.